What if the one thing you crave most felt as vital as air in your lungs? Imagine chasing success so fiercely that failure isn't an option. Today, you'll meet the man who learned to want success like he needed to breathe, and how you can harness that power in your own life. Never give up the breath of success. In a secluded village nestled between towering peaks and a winding river, everyone lived a quiet, contented life, everyone except Arjun. From the moment he learned to walk, he felt a fire inside, a longing for more than the gentle rhythm of village chores. He yearned for knowledge, for financial freedom, and for a name that would echo beyond the mountain passes. We've all known that itch, the feeling that our surroundings, however comfortable, aren't enough to quench our thirst for more. It's the spark that separates dreamers from doers. Arjun threw himself into farming first, tending fields from dawn till dusk. But a sudden storm washed away his entire crop. Undeterred, he shifted to a small trading post, buying and selling grain to neighboring villages. That too collapsed under competition and hidden fees. He sought wisdom from seasoned merchants, but they guarded their secrets like treasure chests. Here's where most people quit. The pain of a setback triggers the brain's avoidance circuits. Our instinct is to retreat into comfort. Persistent success requires overriding that impulse with curiosity. What did I miss? How can I learn? One evening, a village elder who had watched Arjun's tireless efforts approached him. "If you seek the true secret of success," he said, "travel to the ashram atop the mountain. Guru Vanda awaits." At first, Arjun hesitated. After all, he'd failed so often. But something in the elder's voice ignited hope. He packed a small satchel and set off at daybreak. Mentorship can be the catalyst we need when you're stuck. Look for that one person who's walked the path before. Sometimes a single conversation can reframe every failure as a stepping stone. The ashram was a picture of peace. Chanting monks, footpaths lined with marigolds, the scent of sandalwood swirling in the air. The sages greeted Arjun with gentle smiles. "Why do you come, my son?" they asked. He poured out his tale of toil and repeated defeat. Notice the contrast. External calm versus Arjun's internal whirlwind. This moment of stillness primes us for a profound lesson. True transformation often begins in quiet spaces, not in chaotic arenas. At the crack of dawn, the sages guided Arjun to the riverbank. The water was ice-cold, mountain-fed and relentless. Without warning, Guru Vanda clasped Arjun's shoulders and pushed him beneath the surface. Panic surged as his lungs screamed for air. He thrashed, heart pounding, vision blurring, until the moment he utterly believed he would drown. Imagine that terror, your mind narrowing to a single survival instinct: breathe. That's the raw, unfiltered intensity we need when pursuing a goal. Half measures won't cut it. Just as Arjun felt life slipping away, the sage released him. He emerged, gasping, chest heaving. "When you were underwater," the guru said softly, "what did you crave?" "Air," Arjun managed. "Exactly," the sage replied. "Success must be your air, no less essential. Desire it with every fiber of your being, or it will slip through your grasp like sand." This metaphor reframes success from a passive wish to an active need. In psychology, we call this intrinsic motivation. You must internalize your goal as non-negotiable. Only then will you push through adversity. Arjun didn't return home to idle daydreams. Every subsequent failure became a lesson. When his next harvest faltered, he delved into modern agricultural research, testing soil amendments, drip irrigation, crop rotation. His business ventures evolved too. He studied market trends, refined his branding, asked for customer feedback. J.K. Rowling spent years rewriting her manuscript while living on welfare. Her need to tell Harry Potter's story drove her past every rejection. Elon Musk mortgaged his last assets to keep Tesla afloat, treating every paycheck like oxygen for his vision. These icons didn't just want success, they treated it as survival. Years later, Arjun's ventures thrived, and people came from afar, hungry for his insight. When a young woman asked him for the secret of his success, he simply invited her to the river. He knew that no lecture could match the visceral lesson of craving success like air. True leaders don't just share formulas, they ignite experiences. They guide others to understand the why at their core. That's how movements, not just businesses, are born. Success isn't reserved for the lucky or the inherently gifted. It belongs to those who treat their goals as essential as breathing. Let every failure sharpen your focus, every setback fuel your determination. Crave your dreams as desperately as air, because without that intensity, they'll always slip away. What's the one goal you need like air? Share it in the comments below, and let's hold each other accountable. If this story inspired you, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because your journey is just beginning.